focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense will get first crack at it here. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Makes the grab. It's Burks. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Sooners decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So Alabama's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David,
turning it on! May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Bernard. The Tide will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got the tight end outside. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. Nice move there. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. From the gun, the running back has it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball spotted at the 27. It's first and 10. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Makes the grab. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught behind the line. It's Burks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Makes the catch. It's Miller. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Fires to the tight end. Runs through a tackle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Shoots it to the left. Trying to find the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? From the gun, the ground game. Smashes ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Alabama! Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off of you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 10 to Florida Atlantic.
Looking downfield, it's Batir.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barnes. Breaks into the open. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around them, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. And just a short, safe pass Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always...
Breaks free! And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Miller with the ball. Gun room at the 35. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. He breaks a tackle. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Sooners line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll try the run. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. At the 35, he's open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards. There he goes. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run play action. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Now the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Simpson. It's pretty obvious. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Barnes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. A strike downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Burks. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him the first down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Mateer. Looking to the big tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. And you think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play and guys that could play up tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do throwing the ball in Norman, Oklahoma.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He'll pull it on the read. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Barnes. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's no good. He missed it. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cuevas. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Snap from the gun on third down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida Atlantic. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kent. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the grab, it's Miller. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give is to Miller. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. Pass to 45. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. It quickly on the left. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Sooners want to move quickly. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Caught over the middle, it's Barnes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Horton. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right on target the first time, now he'll try another from 24 yards out. It is good! And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to... Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. That's caught. It's Lewis. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pulls it in, it's Barnes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Tide crowd roaring noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Creates a little room. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Big decision now for you on offense. You just gave up a negative play, right? You've killed some momentum down here close to the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute the game plan and red zone offense early and really try to suck the energy out of the stadium?
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. On the ground, it's Young. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Cuevas. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Lewis.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense offense makes a third down stop. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. To throw, it's Mateer. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Sooners are marching down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibson. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Mateer. That's reeled in, it's Sategna. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They've got the screen set up. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit, still a 10-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down. And he slides in safely. Got a man. It's Cuevas. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Bernard. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Punts it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lewis. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Trying play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up the 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Grab near the marker, it's Burks. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets the first himself. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
I tell you what, these are so frustrating, right? He drops back. It's a pass. He wants to throw the football. But when he starts scrambling, these are those chances where you get those chase down poke outs or hit the QB as hard as you can to try to force a fumble. You got to do something to get the offense the football back.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab down the middle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They want to run this quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 8 over Florida Atlantic. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup.
Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
And you got to feel great if you're this offense. You made so many plays in so many different ways to get this win.
The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got 1 loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true, so I can't take it too hard.